I was actually thinking of making a top 30 facts about Lord Boros, but a very loyal subscriber of mine requested that I make a video about the S-Class King. By the way, shout out to you, brother Johnny Kakakaruto. So without further ado, today we discuss the S-Class King, 30 facts you may or may not know. As usual guys, these facts are in no specific order and most of the info are taken from the One Punch Man wiki page. This video will contain webcomic spoilers, so if you don't wanna be spoiled, this is your chance to check out now. Let's get started. King is ranked 8th in the character popularity poll. As it is shown in the manga, King seems to enjoy his moments of peace and serenity. He dislikes noises and being within a crowd. King is able to fortify his spirit and body through a series of insanely exhausting and hard training sets in a quiet and isolated places. The origin of his hero name comes from his strength to effortlessly defeat a monster of a disaster level demon. Thus, he was named the King of Heroes. King recommended a book titled How I Developed Indomitable Will, written by One and illustrated by Yusuke Murata as an Easter egg. One has said that while the most popular hero in their world is Sweet Mask, King is rather high up as well. When Child Emperor devises a product to measure strength, both Saitama and King are shown to be undefined. Child Emperor gives two potential reasons for this. One being that the recipient is too weak to measure, and the other being that the recipient is too strong to measure. Scanning Saitama also causes the device to crack without anyone's notice. Rumor has it that King got his scar in a fight to the death against a disaster level god monster. But this is proven false in a flashback where King was scarred by a tiger level monster called Octopus Clawman. The King's engine, K.I.N.G, is actually King's voice actor's voice, not a sound effect. In one of Murata's streams, he described King as a westerner, even more so than Genos. King is the only hero so far who had been able to kill a monster through sheer intimidation alone. According to One, King will remain who he is and not suddenly gain powers. I'm not sure about this fact because King is currently training in the webcomic, like he's doing push-ups, all kinds of exercises. He also went to Silver Fang like to become stronger, but I believe he will say the same as One mentioned. In the 2017 One Punch Man Halloween cover, he was depicted as Frankenstein Jr. with two large bolts in his head instead of his neck. Some of King's rumored feats include flying into the sky holding the bomb that can destroy the entire solar system and hurling it into a giant black hole, traveling into the past to destroy all meteors heading toward Earth, leaving a hidden message within almost every legend that foretold the coming of King. I'm sorry guys, this is too much for feats of an S-Class. Using the moon as a sandbag and leaving a crater on it. This is likely what is believed by the public to have happened to the moon during the events of Saitama vs. Boros. Creating the martial arts style called King style, K.I.N.G. King is the only hero that gets an 80 ranking in all his abilities, that is 10 in every ability type. When in a threatening situation, Kings appear calm and displays an intimidating aura. Despite the intimidating personality he projects, King is usually a coward. King also has a caring side, worrying about Saitama's well-being and offering insightful advice, as well as inviting him to play video games. King even promises to play with only 2 fingers to handicap himself against Saitama. The S-Class Atomic Samurai once challenged King. Atomic Samurai's defeat was a humiliating one. It should be noted that his hero title does not fail to describe his video game accomplishments. He is an expert at video games and has conquered some video games tournaments in his youth. This talent later proved to be useful when King saves Saitama, who irresponsibly signed a contract without reading it to Fubuki. Fubuki forcibly wanted to have Saitama, Bang, Genos, and King join the Blizzard group, which it will become indestructible, like undisputed, should they win the bet outlined in the contract. The bet was decided with video games and King defeated 30 gamers by himself. He is also good at writing script about video games content since he often works in creating an independent game on his weekends. Strong heartbeats, K.I.N.G. This is the rumbling sound that others claim to hear when King readies himself for battle or when he is generally serious. The sound has a formidable impact on the opponent's psyche. In reality, it is simply the sound of King's heart beating rapidly and loudly from fear, anxiety, or other uneasiness. Because of King's intimidating visage and reputation, it is mistaken for bloodlust. It is rumored that his King engine is so powerful that it can shake the earth. Overwhelming presence. Due to King's reputation as the strongest man on earth, King can manipulate people into fearing or even obeying him, and most of the time he has never realized that he is doing so. King's fighting style includes the following: King's face. King's intimidating facial expression, which scares off villains and mysterious beings. King's hand, Kingu handle. King places his hand on the shoulder of his opponent in order to intimidate them even more. King brain. King has a powerful skill that allows him to instantly think of and stimulate strategies. Ultimate Hellfire Wave Motion Cannon. One of King's bluff technique, which he obviously doesn't know. He is simply shouting its name loudly to intimidate the opponent. It appears to be a very powerful energy blast in King's imagination. This technique seems to be well known within the Hero Association, as Child Emperor demanded King to use it in order to defeat the Dragon Level Master Association members. Ultimate Fleeing Technique, Backward B-Dash. King simply runs away from his opponent. Golden S mistakenly took it as a kind of a trap, thinking King is chanting some kind of curse and luring him. Superior luck. King has ridiculous amount of luck, equal parts good and bad. He is able to thoroughly fool the media and the Hero Association, get all the credit for defeating opponents he never fought, because one of the most popular people on the planet, and has made extremely strong enemies back off in fear when facing him. He always managed to get away from many dangerous or stressful situations that may potentially cost his life, popularity, or even reveal his secret. Paradoxically, he unintentionally draws upon good merits of others by mistake, as well as has the unprecedented knack for either stumbling into or drawing the most cataclysmic situations imaginable his way. On the other hand, King is always in the wrong place at the wrong time when facing against monsters, for miscellaneous reasons, or sometimes because they are motivated to confront him due to knowing his fearsome reputation. King once pulled an all-nighter fighting monsters in this city. During the S-Class raid, King destroyed a monster disguised as Waganma by just talking to him. King lives in an apartment in M City. King is respected by the public, every hero from every rank and every executive within the Hero Association. King once defeated Suiryu in a One Punch Man OVA episode in a video game in less than a minute. King actually appeared in Season 1 of One Punch Man, Episode 1, The Strongest Man, and Episode 4, The Modern Ninja, when Hammerhead was given his speech about free will. The only one who knows the reality about King is Saitama. There you have it, guys, 30 facts about the undefeated hero King. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you do enjoy my One Punch Man content. Everyone is welcome to join my Discord. The links are in the description. If you have a specific character in mind you want me to do next, please leave a comment and I will do it. This has been Blast Art, and I will be seeing you in the next video.